out of my mind, and I am out of my element right now. I am about 25 feet away from the mixing board and the computer. I'm feeling a little on edge, but that's okay because Will Hoge is here. How are you, Will?
I will guide you through this. You'll be just fine.
Thank you. I feel like it's more of a conversation because we're just sitting here on these nice chairs.
Yeah.
Let's avoid the cameras.
Don't look at the cameras.
Let's avoid the papers.
Yeah.
Let's just have a nice conversation
That's
on
right.
the porch here. We're in Franklin, Tennessee for the inaugural Pilgrimage Festival.
Yep.
How'd they rope you into this one, Will?
Man, you know, Kevin Griffin, who put this whole thing on, he and I have known one another since the mid-'90s, and he sent me this cryptic email one day and said, you know, I was wondering if you'd be a part of this festival I want to do in Franklin. And I sort of got the impression it was going to be me and him and two guys and 400 people kind of with a PA on a stick.
Okay.
But I said, well, send me the info. And he sent me this first bit, and it had already 6 or 7 of the confirmed artists. And, you know, it was Dawes and Wilco and Willie Nelson. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And so obviously, I mean, I jumped at the chance. I mean, having grown up here in this little town, to see this in this field is just a pretty amazing experience. It's the best festival lineup of anything I've ever seen. It really is.
Yeah, you were saying that you grew up just down the street.
Yeah,
really.
my mom's just down the road now.
Maybe they were thinking that you could use her property as a
we
pilgrimage
could have done it. It'd have been a
festival.
smaller get-together at my mom's house, but yeah, we could have done it. The cheese grits would have been delicious.
Oh,
That's the
man.
good news.
I
Yeah.
think that's where I'm going after this.
we can go eat afterwards.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good. So, Small Town Dreams, I saw the stickers everywhere.
Yeah.
Stickers and signs everywhere.
STDs were everywhere.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we had an STD problem almost.
Well,
in
we did.
Nashville for a minute.
Yeah, and that we had to address that because as we started getting artwork back for the record, all of the art files came back as Will Hoge STD. And we realized at some point that somebody was going to make fun of us for that, so we just decided we would get out ahead of it and print
Yeah.
the stickers ourselves.
Really lean into
Yeah,
it.
just to embrace the STD.
And so how has that been? How has the STD been?
It seems incurable at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
no,
that's-
it's been good. I mean, the response to the record, the response to the marketing campaign was as grotesque as you could have expected it to be. But the record itself, it's been. I'm just thrilled with the response, really and truly.
Very nice. Well,
Yeah.
you know, we've been
And
loving
you guys
it
have
at
been
the
great to
station
us for that.
sure.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for coming out and playing live on the green last year as well.
Yeah, man, that thing's always a blast. And
Yeah.
that thing, I mean, talking about this thing growing, that thing, I mean, you're going to have to move that to the stadium before too long, it seems like.
Well, at least closer to the vicinity of the cheese grits that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're down at Pilgrimage Fest here at the park at Harlansdale. Will Hoge, you are playing today. What time are you playing?
2:45.
2:45. Is that on that stage that we're hearing
It's
right now?
down on one that's right by the river. You can bring your canoe right up and hear the music.
Yeah,
It'll be
how about
great.
that? Huh?
Pretty cool.
You got any fans coming out on canoes that they've said?
Man, I don't know, but I feel like if you're riding a canoe, you're probably not on social media to tell me that
Yeah.
you're coming on a canoe.
That's true.
yeah.
That's true. Who are you looking forward to seeing?
I am leaving the minute that we finished. I have a wedding. My sister-in-law is getting married at 5 o'clock in East Nashville. So I'm looking forward to hopefully making it to that so that I don't get divorced. That's all I got.
Well,
today.
that's interesting. We've got. I'd like to thank our producer here, Ryan. He is taking care of the board over here. He might be bartending at that wedding. So
Oh,
we
yeah?
might see Ryan a little later.
I may need your help later, Ryan.
So you're currently writing music for the new record.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. When is that?
We got a couple of songs that are going to come out in January, and then the record will probably get finished in the summer and be out in the first part of the spring.
Well, very cool. Middle Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, born
Yeah,
and
man.
raised. Will Hoge, thank you so much for being a part.
Thanks for the years of support,
our
man.
pilgrimage broadcast here, and we're gonna play a song, even if it breaks your heart. Is that okay?
That sounds perfect.
All right, Will. Thank you very
Good
much.
to see you, man. Thanks.
It's on Lightning 100.